To detail now, as India powers ahead as the fastest growing economy under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, country's energy production is also set to rise from the deepest frontiers. India's state-controlled Oil and Natural Gas Corporation has kick-started oil production from its flagship deep water project in the Krishna-Godavari Basin offshore the nation's eastern coast. The oil production is expected to be 45,000 barrels per day and over 10 million cubic meters of gas per day, which will contribute towards self-reliance in energy production. This project is expected to add 7% to current India's local oil production and 7% to India's natural gas production. Gas production from project has already commenced in March 2020 with plan of further ramping up by May 2024. The production will help India save nearly 110 billion Indian rupees per year. India imports 85% of its crude oil requirements and about half of its natural gas needs. Well, Prime Minister has termed it as a remarkable move. In a tweet, he said, and I quote, "This is a remarkable step in India's energy journey and boost our mission for an Atmanirbhar Bharat. It will have several benefits for our economy as well," unquote. And Ajay Mishra now joins us for more on this. Well, Ajay, first production commenced from the KG Basin. What does it mean for energy security of India?
Let me take you back in 2018 when this prestigious project was launched. The estimate was that it will going to commence the production of 8,000 to 9,000 barrels per day. But look at the tweet from the minister himself yesterday that the production now, which is going to commence from the KG Basin via ONGC, is going to be 45,000 barrels per day. So almost 5 times of the initial estimates. That's huge. Initially, I think ONGC is going to explore its first crude and oil gas from KG Basin from 3 to 4 wells, and it will be increased eventually in the days to come. From where will this crude oil go? This is the big question. So so we understand that this will first go to MRPL, which is the ONGC. It will be first tested in the labs of MRPL to decide the grade of this crude and what should be the price if it is going to be exported internationally. So India, it's a great day for energy security of India, where since many years we have been tracking this news of production of oil and gas from the KG Basin. Reliance, along with the Bharat Petroleum, 5 years back failed to do that because of the oil and sand infiltration into the wells. But learning from those mistakes, now the state-owned ONGC have given us the good news in the new year that the ONGC, the company, have the plans to commence its first production, and this is a huge for Indian energy security. Not only crude oil, but we are going to produce the natural gas also. So gas production, you will see the 7% increase, as you have just told. There will be increase in the production of crude oil to the tune of 7%. How much it will save? It is going to save 11,000 crore rupees annually for the exchequer. That's huge, and I think it's a big milestone for the energy security, Lipakshi.
All right, that's very huge and a great day for India's energy sector. Ajay, but as you said, what is the way forward for India's energy sector from now?
So it is not just oil and gas, Lipakshi. We are exploring the renewables. You have seen that during the G20, we have launched the International Biofuel Alliance, where India is also focusing on the biofuel. The Prime Minister Narendra Modi, along with the French President, have already launched the International Solar Alliance, in which many of the countries are now a very proud part. So India is working, in different directions in several for the energy security, be it biofuel, be it the solar energy. We are focusing on wind energy. Hydro is a huge focus that we are going to gain the energy from. So it's a complete approach. It's an approach in totality which the Indian government as well as the Indian state companies along with the private sector are exploring and adopting to achieve the energy security. This is huge, and going forward we understand that energy demand, as we are going to be the third largest economy economy in the world, the energy demand is also going to increase, and obviously, some of the energy needs are going to be met from the domestic sources, as has been explained by different quarters of the oil ministry. But we will also be dependent on the imports. As we say, the 70% of the oil is being imported from internationally. So we understand that we will be diversifying our energy portfolio going forward, and we aspire to be the self-reliant in the oil and gas production, especially in the energy sector in the days to come.
Right. Also, Ajay, as our Prime Minister tweeted that this is a remarkable step in India's energy journey and towards more Atmanirbhar Bharat. What do you have to say about that?
So absolutely, I think energy is first and foremost, ingredient for making India a developed world by 2047, because it is energy consumption which is going to increase at the first place when you are going to grow. When you are going to build the infrastructure, you need energy. When the population grows, for its basic needs, you need energy. For daily life consumption, we need energy. There is no progress can happen without energy, Lipakshi, and that's very important that the ONGC, the state-run company, have decided to invest almost 85,000 crore rupees in the span of next 16 years in this first production only. So going forward, we understand that the private sector companies like Reliance and BP will also compete with ONGC to start the production, and they will not commit the same mistakes that they have committed in the past. And we understand that along with the help of other stakeholders in different energy sectors, along with the energy conservation measures taken by the government of India, India is aspiring to become self-reliant in energy security, and that's what we are aiming for.
All right, Ajay, thank you so much for that update.